Welcome guys to another episode of my Arsenal Career Mode series, and to kick off today's episode we're jumping straight into a game against Burnley in the Premier League. And if you guys haven't been following this series since season number 1, Burnley are the side that I couldn't beat during season number 1. We lost to them twice, so let's hope that we can change that and we can pick up the points against Burnley to kick off today's episode. So guys, take a look at the Burnley lineup for this game. Danny Ings will be starting up front, a very dangerous attacker, and also Flamini, the man who we did sell, I think at the beginning of season number 2. So he is playing for Burnley and he is coming up against his old side. Taking a look at my team for this game, we're starting out pretty much our normal starting 11. Jenkinson will start in the right back position. Also up front we got Mbaye, Walker and Lacazette. Ramsey, Meyer and Wilshere will start in the midfield. So as I said before guys, Flamini against his old side. Let's hope that we can pick up the points against him. But in the 23rd minute, it was Burnley who had the first chance. A nice save there from Sirigu, and on the rebound, Danny Ings was offside. And as I said before, during season number 1, I couldn't get the points against Burnley. We lost to him twice at the Emirates and away to Burnley's home ground. So let's hope that we can change that, because those games is where we did drop points obviously, and that did cost us come the end of the season. You guys can see in the 28th minute we almost got a goal to put ourselves in the lead, but a very nice save there from the Burnley goalkeeper. But not long after that, in the 31st minute, Theo Walcott's shot is nicely saved, and the rebound shot from that is well defended there from Shackle, the Burnley captain. You guys can see a replay of that. On the rebound, Lacazette's shot did come off the Burnley captain's shoulder, so close to a handball, but it wasn't to be, and from that the corner comes in. Kieran Gibbs with the shot just outside the box, and Burnley do deal with that quite well. But in the early stages of the second half, in the 50th minute, it was Raphael Varane who got caught by Danny Ings. He whips it across to find one of the Burnley attackers with the header, and a very nice save there from Sirigu, a nice acrobatic save. And that is an example on why I spent so much money to try and bring in Sirigu. He makes those sort of saves, and at full time the game is going to end 0-0, so 1 point against Burnley, better than what we did last season. So as you guys can see, I am going to give Alexis Sanchez a raise on his contract, and Sanchez has been playing not bad during this second season. I feel like he started off better during the first season, but let's hope that he can sort of change his form around and he can start scoring us some goals, as we are jumping into the second game against Stoke City in the Premier League at the Emirates. You guys can probably tell from today's title, it is titled Draws, Draws, Draws. So you guys can take a look at my lineup for this game. I changed the formation to the 4-2-2-2. Yes, that's right. So 4-2-2-2 formation, and you guys can see that Sanchez and Lacazette will be starting up front, with Mesut Ozil and Ramsey just behind him, and Pastore and Wilshere in the 2 CDM roles. And take a look at the Stoke City lineup for this game. This is a side that I want to be picking up the points against, but you can't take a Premier League game lightly. You have to put really your strongest team out to every single game, because if you're not playing good at all, say FIFA or even in real life, Premier League teams will hurt you. But the first highlight came in the 38th minute, as I scored one of the most luckiest goals I have ever scored in FIFA. Seriously guys, Kieran Gibbs got around a couple of defenders, took a huge deflection shot, and it just crossed the line, as a Stoke City defender did go out to clear that one. So we do take a 1-0 advantage in this game against Stoke City at home at the Emirates. But in the 44th minute, just pushing into the 45th minute, during stoppage time now, Arnautovic is going to make it 1-1 after a lovely finish there from him. He's going to put it into the back of the net, and the game is tied at 1-1. But just before half-time, Wilshere whips it across to find Raphael Varane with the header, and what a save that is from the Stoke goalkeeper. Great reaction save there, and he punches that one, making sure that that one doesn't go into the back of the net, and making sure that the scoreline remains at a 1-1 scoreline. But not long in the second half, Steven Sidwell puts the ball into the back of the net, and Stoke City make it 2-1. So Stoke City have taken the lead against us, and this season in the Premier League we have gone undefeated. Let's hope that we can get a goal back and at least bring this game to a 2-2 draw. But in the 66th minute, Alexis Sanchez plays the ball to Aaron Ramsey, who just gets there and does a sliding cross to find Lacazette with the header. He headers that one into the back of the net, and the game goes to a 2-2 full-time scoreline. So at full-time, 2-2 draw against Stoke City, yet again 1 point in the league. And to be honest, we should be picking up points against Burnley and Stoke City if we really want to be pushing for that first spot. But a draw is fine, not a loss. As long as we're not losing, I can deal with the draw, as Alexis Sanchez has accepted the contract, which is very nice to see. Our main stars, our main player has accepted my extended contract, as Jenkinson wants to start in the next match, and that next match is going to be in the Champions League. And the Champions League is the competition that we haven't actually started too well in this second season. We're coming up against Benfica, and let's hope that we can get the points here and actually get our first win in our Champions League group for this second season. You guys can take a look at the table. We're currently sitting third, Benfica are in second, and you guys can see from our 2 games we've only got a draw and a loss, so we haven't started off too well in the Champions League. Obviously we are undefeated in the league, also in other cup ties, but come to the Champions League we haven't been starting too well. I've gone back to the 4-2-2-2 formation that did start in the previous game, hoping that that could work, and I made quite a lot of changes. Nyang will be starting up front. Obviously he is pacey, hoping that pace can overcome this Benfica defense in this game and could and can give us the victory against Benfica. Take a look at the Benfica side. They will be starting Julius Caesar in goals, and for all you guys that aren't fans of my Barcelona crew mode, you guys know that we did beat Benfica in the Champions League final at the end of season number 2 in that series. But the first highlight came in the 37th minute, as we very unluckily do not get the first goal in this game. A very nice cross there from, I think it was Maya. He whipped it across. Great save there from Julius Caesar, but on the rebound, Nyang, all he had to do was just tap that one into the back of the net. You guys can see he takes an extra touch, then his shot he hits the post. So what a chance that was. All he had to do was tap that one into the back of the net, and in the 44th minute, Benfica are going to make us pay from that opportunity. They're going to put the ball into the back of the net, and Benfica take a 1-0 advantage just before half-time in this game. But you guys can see during stoppage time in the first half, Benfica are going to make it 2-0. So things went bad to worse in the last really 2 minutes in this first half against Benfica. But in the 71st minute, we try and get a goal back as Aaron Ramsey, he's got the ball, he cuts inside into the box. It's Aaron Ramsey who plays the ball to Jack Wilshere, who is going to smash it front post top corner into the back of the net. He makes it 2-1, and the man Jack Wilshere, I'm really enjoying using Jack Wilshere from both 2 seasons now. He's probably one of my favourite players to use, same as Danny Welbeck, but obviously Danny Welbeck is injured at the moment, and hoping that he can make a speedy recovery ASAP. But in the 82nd minute, ever since we got that goal with Jack Wilshere, I had momentum. You guys can see in the 82nd minute, Nyang is going to play over top ball to Laporte, who is just going to tuck that one into the goals. You guys can see he just put that one through Julius Caesar and the post. You guys can see from the replay, a lucky goal, a sneaky goal, and our centre-back Laporte, who is known for his goals in this series. Obviously, I think he scored the winner against Leicester during season number 1. I do not know who he actually is. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but he did score a winner during season number 1. Laporte is known to getting those last-minute goals. He's done it again. So, guys, we're still currently sitting 3rd in our Champions League group, hoping that in the next episode we can get our first win and most likely get out of the Champions League group stage. Taking a look at the league, we're currently sitting 2nd. Guys, if you have enjoyed the video, make sure you do smash that like button. It really does help out the channel. Make sure to drop a comment down below that I can respond to, and make sure you subscribe. And other than that, guys, hope you have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time.